Hello everybody, this is Anything Third Person, and welcome back to another informal day of gaming. Today we're playing the Stanley Parable. Now I just noticed that my recording device software frame rate benchmark thingy also appears on the computer of the Stanley Parable. Anyway, so this game is known for its kind of a unique take on the narrative style of a certain genre. And I don't know too much about it. I played this through in the alpha stage about a year and a half back, maybe just a year ago. And I remember not really liking it that much, but it got a lot of really great reviews, so I'm going to give it another go. So I'm going to begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay, now I'm playing. So it seems like they added the cinematic sequence. So, let's keep going. Hello? Can I open? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Uh-huh. So let's go to the meeting room here. Seems like that's where they want us to go. But where's the meeting room? Where's the meeting room? Hello?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, I know. I just need to find the meeting room. Where's the meeting room? Okay, that's not the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I remember this kind of scenario. When you go to the right, I think it just like kind of slaps you on the wrist.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, so where's the employee lounge? You can't seem to open any of these doors. Hello? Is anybody here? Ah, employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Mm-hmm. Also, $1.25 for a can of soda? Man, this is definitely in the future.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, where? Oh, this door? Okay, fine.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is a Half-Life 2 mod. And if you guys remember this generator from Left 4 Dead, that's what it is, and these lights and stuff like that. Do I go here? Well, I forgot the narrator's instructions. What did he want me to do? Oh, okay. Do I go in here? Oh, meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworker. Oh, okay. Using slice to assure the employees that everything is okay. Okay. Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Or is there? No? Okay. Yeah, the reason I didn't really like this game the first time I played it during its earlier stages was that it was trying to be too clever, and it was becoming really annoying.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if I go downstairs? Hello? Will this turn into a horror game? Fire hose? No. Light? Click, click? No? Okay. What's down here? A parking lot. Let's get out of here.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
I'm stuck in a loop.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh no.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
But is it really a dream?
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
Oh
an
no.
explanation.
How do I get out of this?
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh no. What
And
do I
he thought to
do?
himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float off the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Okay.
And it too appeared.
Whoa,
It was
wow.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How
And
was
going
he
here?
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all
Wait.
entered
Ah.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly
Yeah, this is
strange.
what I was talking
I'm
about.
dreaming
I mean, it's
about
kind
a
of funny
voice
and clever,
describing me, thinking about how
but
it's
it's a little bit
describing my
annoying.
thoughts, he thought.
But what do I do
And
now?
while he thought it all very odd,
What do I
wondered
do?
if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams.
I can't even go backwards. The doors don't
This
open.
was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Do I need to
Now,
do
hearing
something
the
with
voice
this
speak these
car?
words was quite a shock to Stanley. After
Hello,
all,
car?
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Okay, maybe there's
How
something
would
else
the
I need
voice
to
explain all
do.
that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he
Need
could
a
just...
soda.
He would prove it. He would
No,
prove
no
that he was
soda.
in control,
Nothing here.
that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself...
No,
to
don't
wake
close
up.
your eyes. It's a trap.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on
Okay.
his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me
I'm
wake
through
up.
with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment.
Oh
and
my
work,
god. That is
and my
really
job.
annoying.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Open your eyes. Nope. That didn't work either.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Huh. Okay. What just happened? Hello?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Interesting.
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And
What
in
do they
that
look
moment,
like?
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Uh-huh.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Was that really it? Oh, so you can die. Yeah, so do you see what I mean? The script is... I mean, it's got its own charms, the voice acting is decent, but it's overly written, and I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright, so we're back here. We're gonna go up the stairs to the boss's office. No? Okay. Ooh, wow. That's a... Whoa, whoa, whoa! The door almost closed on me. Executive bathroom. No, can't go in there. No one here. Hello? Piano?
Stepping
Bing,
into
bing,
his
bing.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping
The
from him.
terrible truth.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Okay, why is that secret?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Which is where? Oh, which is here. Where is this taking me? Hello? Is this some kind of a trap? Let's go down here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Why?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I don't know.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Really? Who's gonna tell me? What's going on here?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But escape. I wanna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, maybe I won't go. You know, no, I'm just gonna go for it. Wait. Can I run? I can't even run. Let me meet my violent death.
The
Hello?
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Am I actually increasing the
At this point,
distance?
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward, and willingly confront his death.
What's gonna happen though? Exactly. My violent death. Bloop. Oh. Okay. Wait, did I die? Am I dead?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps
I remember
his death
this.
was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Or will I?
Farewell, Stanley.
How do I get out of this? I know there was a way out of this in the awful version. Hello?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
There we go.
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Wait, what? What just happened? That's not what happened. Why did the narrator change? I remember that woman narrator from the alpha. Stanley Parable. Oh. Wow, that is really cool. This I really like.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, where is
When
this?
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, I actually really like this. I don't remember this from the alpha version at all. Wow, this is the layout of the office. Wow, that's actually really neat. What now? No. 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 Button sounds. Boop. Boop. Beep. Boop. Really? Okay. In credits. Written and designed by Davey Redden and William Poe. Which way? This way? Hello? The office? Maintenance room? Some stuff? It's like a museum of the game. That's interesting. Some bikes. And what else? What is this? The lounge. Can you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? I don't know. I did not even encounter that number. A phone. Wait. The apartment timer? Huh. Apparently there are actually a lot more possibilities that the store could turn out than I had thought. What is this? Zending? The game is now paused. Begin the game again, resume the game, blah blah. Oh, does it do that? Ah! Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Okay, well, how do I get out of this museum place? This way?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Who? Which two?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Okay.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
I'm back here.
And press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now.
Never.
True choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I let time choose for me. Did I win? Hello? Really? Do I have to? Oh, the game is paused. Oh, those bastards. Okay, well, you guys got a sense of the game. I think I will do another part just to explore some of the other options. And we'll call it good from there. So thanks for watching the Stanley Parable, and this is Anything Third Person, signing out.